Hey, what's up, everybody? Having a good day, I hope. Happy Saturday. Welcome back. Have a lot of interesting topics I want to touch on today. First being, I'm going to clean my glasses here. Um, should have done that earlier. I got it, though. Yeah, welcome back. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hello, last one, 207. What's up, Gail? I keep the comment section over here where I can see it a lot easier. Hey, Tommy, Grace, welcome. Welcome back. AZ Watchwoman, 777. What's up? That's my neighbor. Captain Hook. What's going on, guys? What's up, Thomas? Hello from England. Magni, how are you? How's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. Are you feeling the madness, right? The retrograde. Here we go again. Yes. And speaking of, here we go again. I have some more I've been sharing rocks and different things with you guys. Some interesting ones. I like actually I have a small collection. Nothing major, but I've been sharing them with you guys. I'm going to share some more today, and I'm going to revisit what I did. I took some pictures. In fact, I will share one with you now. I'll show you what I did to kind of help out, because what I was doing, I was showing you guys these rocks that I have over here, and they're kind of hard to see. Even as hard as they were to see, you guys still got it. It's mind-bending. But anyway. Here's just an example. I'll show you one that I did. I took over 100 pictures you've already seen this one, so I'll just use this one. Here we go. Remember this one, the lapis? Well, I've got more to share with you guys today, but I thought in all fairness, instead of up here trying to hold some of these minerals and rocks and whatnot that are very difficult to see, I thought I'd make it a little easier. So we're going to do that today. I got some new ones to share with you guys. I got a great big one sitting right over here. This thing is huge. It probably weighs about 20 pounds. And it picks up ohms. You can actually put an ohm meter on this rock over here to my left, and it detects the electrical resistance in the rock that's present all the time. And on the rest of the rocks and minerals, it's not. Only this one here, and I have another one in another part of the house. And you'll see it here in a little bit, and I'll show you actually the how it responds to the ohm meter. It's actually kind of cool. But speaking of responding to things, how's everybody doing with the Mercury retrograde, if anything at all? Some people, don't even notice that we're in it. And we're in it again. This is the third time this year. Mercury is in retrograde. It was in August. It was in April. And we're again in December. This is the last time this year. But do you guys ever notice any difference in your day-to-day lives with Mercury being in retrograde? In fact, all it is, Mercury appears to be going backwards through the night sky. And it's because Mercury moves so much faster than the rest of the planets in the solar system. It's just an optical illusion. But some people, really believe that it does cause, a variety of things in our day-to-day lives. Brain fog. Here's just a few things. Nothing nefarious, just little annoying things. Falling out with friends. Have you guys ever noticed that? Misunderstandings. These are just some of the few that I found on. I just typed it in. This is the first, actually the second website that came up that was talking about it. Brain fog, anxiety. And you know what? Speaking of that, not only Mercury retrograde, but this is something that we talk about every day. I at least mention it every day. And this is a Schumann resonance. A lot of you over here in the comment section of this video, and people that you may know are sensitive to Schumann resonance when it spikes, and they may not even know it. People could be very sensitive to the energy of the Schumann resonance and or including Mercury retrograde and not even know it. You know what I mean? I did a study, an independent study about 10 years ago. I just did it myself. Actually, once I got to doing it and stuff like that, I realized it would take a small army of people to try to accomplish something positive. Not that it ended up being a negative waste of time, because it wasn't. But what I was trying to do was I was trying to understand how people responded to coronal holes. When coronal holes are facing the Earth, it's a unique kind of energy, and you know, we're surrounded by energy all the time that we can't see, and it affects us. Not always in a good or bad way. Sometimes it's neutral. But the Schumann resonance, a lot of people are sensitive to the Schumann resonance. Some people are very well aware of it, and some people are not aware of it at all. It's just another one of those things, and that's the same deal with the Mercury retrograde. You know, every time it goes in retrograde, some people blame, you know, some of the craziest things on, oh, Mercury must be in retrograde again. And we've had retrograde now 3 times in 2023. April 21st through the 14th of May, August 23rd through the 15th of September, and we just started retrograde again in December, and it will continue until the 1st of January. So about 3 weeks worth of retrograde. Sometimes it shows up, and it will eventually. It'll show up over here on the SOHO LASCO C3 instrument, this wide field of view, and then it will show up on the more condensed field of view. But what will happen, you'll see over here on the left-hand side of the screen, those of you that watch the SOHO, Nelson, I know you watch this, and Mary, and a lot of you people watch it, myself included. Mercury will come in on the left-hand side, and it will look like a star moving across the field of view, and then it will duck in behind the sun, and you're like, okay, what was that? I remember the first time that I saw it, many many years ago. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, okay, that was some sort of a, you know, ship, a rogue asteroid, maybe a small planet, because it was about the size of a small planet, and it was indeed a small planet. It was Mercury. So yeah, it's more of a like an optical illusion. Here's a app that I use. It's called COSM Atlas. And here's Mercury with regard to the Earth. Here we are. Mercury coming in from the left. It's going to be moving faster than the Earth, so it's going to look like it's going backwards in the sky. That's all. But there, for years, people blame a lot of things during Mercury retrograde. They blame a lot of unusual things. Here's one that I found interesting, and let's just watch. Let's just watch and see. Okay, here's one right here. Look, flights being delayed. Let's just watch and see. Okay, let's just see if there's an increase. Let's just do our own little study. Let's see if there's an increase between now and January 1st to the 1st of the year. Between now and the 1st of the year, let's see if there's an increase in airline flights being delayed. Emails getting lost. I mean, that'd be your own independent little study. I don't usually lose emails typically, but I guess we could. Miscommunication, falling out with friends. I hope not, but you know, that's what they say, and they blame it on Mercury retrograde. And when it shows up on the SOHO LASCO C3 instrument, I will share that with you guys. We are 113 days away from the solar eclipse of 2024, April 8th of 2024, and here is who's going to join the party. This guy right here, 12P Pons Brooks, ancient time traveler, inbound. He's on his way to the party right here. Here he comes. This guy right here is going to be shining in the daytime sky during the solar eclipse. It's something when this moment occurs, and like I had mentioned earlier, we're going to be in one of these locations here in the path of totality where the weather's the best and we have the best view of this event, because this is going to be talked about. This is going to go down in history books, guys. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but it is. It's going to go down in history books. It's going to be a day to remember. And it also, obviously, the solar eclipse, totally cool. Those are always cool. But being joined by a comet, a volcanic comet that has ice volcanoes that are erupting? Are you serious? You can't script movies, this good. I mean, this is like anticipating the ending of a movie. You're getting ready for the main event. That's what we'll call it, the main event. We could see a comet with erupting volcanoes in the daytime sky next to the sun that's being blocked out by the moon. You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, we're 113 days away from this event, and the path of totality, in case you weren't aware, goes through Mexico, right through the central part of the United States, and far eastern Canada. Montreal, Nova Scotia, up in Newfoundland. This line you see right here going through North America. You can see all the places that are going to be in the middle in the path of totality. You'll be able to see 100% of the total eclipse. Totally cool. Just that event itself. And not only that, it's the second one in just a few months. We had one October 14th. We're going to have another one April 8th, and they're going to intersect. The one from October and then the one in April. They're going to cross paths over Texas. The second one being joined by a comet, an inbound comet. Totally cool. The comet is bigger than Houston, Texas. A volcanic comet? Are you serious? So yeah, we're going to record the comet when it reveals itself right here. It should be on the left-hand side of the sun. If the sun were a clock, it should be somewhere in the 9, 10 o'clock position in the daytime sky. Should be really wild. So I definitely want to get that on video, and I want to share a live stream with you guys. So look for that. So we're going to wait until we can get a decent weather forecast. Can't get a weather forecast 113 days away and expect it to be 100% accurate, So I'm going to wait till about 10 days away from the main event and go from there. And then we'll decide where we're going to do the live stream from. Somewhere in here. Wow. That'll be a historic event, one that will be talked about for a long time. Big weather event going on right now in the state of Florida. Some of you might be in Florida. I mean, it is rainy, it's windy. I noticed as I was getting ready for the live stream, I noticed power outages right now in Florida. Just over 21,000 customers without electricity. And let's click on Florida and we'll see the counties. It looks like the majority up here in Volusia, 3,200. 4,100 down in Broward County, 2,400 in Palm Beach, and you guys can see why. Those of you that are in Florida know it's coming down, raining very hard. Obviously, it's windy. Typically, that's what causes the power outages, high winds, and you can see the steady flow of moisture again up here in the Pacific Northwest, and the storms down here in Florida. This is classic El Nino setup right here. I mean, absolutely classic. And I keep this right here on my desktop pretty much all the time. Where's it at? Right here, El Nino. What pattern we're in, whether we're in El Nino, this is the INSO cycle. Are we in La Nina, El Nino, weak La Nina, strong La Nina? That'll tell you what's going to happen here. And I mean, it is accurate. It is accurate. When we're going into El Nino, we're in El Nino. It's a very wet Pacific Northwest, wet down in Florida, and it's very, very, very specific. There'll be places that will experience drought, like I think Oklahoma's in a drought zone during El Nino. It's very specific. In fact, it's eerie specific. But yeah, that'll let you know what's up with the weather if you follow El Nino and La Nina. Looking at the GOES X-ray flux, pretty quiet compared to the massive X-flare we saw a couple of days ago that did not produce a very strong, there was a minor geomagnetic storm, but as I mentioned in the live stream a couple of days ago, sometimes with these very fast moving solar flares, they go by the planet so fast that they don't have time to interact with the shields and create auroras because they're moving so fast. That was the case here. I think it delivered what they call a glancing blow to the planet, but it was moving way too fast. It's the slow moving, very dense CMEs that cause the most spectacular auroras that tend to go deep down into the lower latitudes. It's the slower, more dense ones, not necessarily the fast ones. So looks like the CME that was associated with in fact, the solar flare is right here. Right there is the solar flare. You can see it over here on this SDO. Right there was the solar flare. Went right past the Earth. So yeah, sometimes those ones that move very fast do not produce strong geomagnetic storms. They're just moving way too fast. So that's the new moon, by the way, in case you were wondering what that is. That's not anything nefarious. That's the new moon, right where it's supposed to be, December 12th and 13th. And the moon should have been between the Earth and the sun, and it was. It's like clockwork. Okay, guys, I've got a lot of things I want to share with you guys. I wanted to mention Mercury retrograde because a lot of people pay attention to that, and I pay attention to it too. Do I blame every little thing, you know, that you know, if your computer's acting up or whatever, blame it on Mercury retrograde? No, I don't, but there may be some truth to it. Let's just see. Let's track one thing. You can keep track of your emails. Let's track airline flights. Let's just see if airline flights are problematic in the next few days, next couple of weeks. Okay, I'm going to take you guys now to Louisiana. Here we go. Video footage sent in by Sean McCoy from December 13th of 2023. Coincidentally, this is when Mercury retrograde began right here. Here we go. Video was taken obviously at night when he noticed this in the nighttime sky. Okay, over here on the right, you're looking at the original. It was a vertical video. So on the left, I zoomed in on whatever this may be. The only thing we know for sure, it's not an airplane. It's not a helicopter. Pretty sure it's not a balloon. And it doesn't necessarily look like a drone either. I'll let you guys decide as always. Here we go. Video footage sent in by Sean McCoy. He noticed this up in the sky above Lake Charles, Louisiana. What is that thing? And I don't think it's a beam coming up from the ground because it stops right in the middle of the sky. And you don't see anything coming up from the ground. I don't know what's going on here. Very bizarre. Good video by Sean from Lake Charles. And the video's, what, less than 72 hours old? Good job. Something very bright, looks long, was just setting up in the sky. That's why I say it doesn't necessarily look like a drone, because of its unusual shape. And it wasn't moving, wasn't making any sound. Let me pause it right here. Look. See, you don't see a beam coming up from the ground. Normally, if you see something like that, they call them light pillars. Like if it's really cold, the molecules will carry photons up from street lights and will create what looks like a pillar in the sky. And it's an optical illusion created by the dense air, dense molecules that carry the light beam up into the sky. That's not the case here. You don't see anything coming up from the ground. And besides, it doesn't get that cold in Louisiana. It wasn't that cold. It was probably 50 or 60 degrees. in order to get the light pillars, it's got to be pretty cold, and that's not what's going on here. So we know it's not an airplane. We know it's not a helicopter. What is it? So weird, right? I mean, guys, I get videos like this all the time. I'm still working on several. You guys that have sent in videos just know I'm working on them. You guys are seeing stuff all the time in the sky from all around the world, and it's a lot of things that are just mysterious. You know what I mean? They're unexplainable, like this right here, and this remains stationary. Obviously, longer than the video. The video was 1 minute and 28 seconds long. I don't know how long he observed this, but it did not change a bit the whole time he was filming it from Lake Charles, Missouri, less than 72 hours ago. So, good video. Something mysterious spotted in the sky above Louisiana on December the 13th. Okay. I've got more to share with you guys. I got rock pictures. You don't know how many rock pictures I took yesterday evening, and I took a few today. So I got to thinking, I'm like, man, I'm up here holding these things in front of the webcam and expecting you guys to figure out what these things are, you know. So I took some quality pictures, decent pictures to share with you guys to give you a little better view, that's all. Speaking of view, going back up to the ISS, I'm still getting video footage. I've got more today. I haven't had a chance to work on it yet. This is another video sent in by Lisa out of Pea Ridge, Arkansas, some sort of a sky anomaly. Again, if this were some sort of a digital artifact, it would remain stationary, right? It wouldn't be, or I'm sorry, it would be moving with the camera. I don't know. Here it is again above the Indian Ocean, December 13th, 2023 at 1600 Universal Time. There it is again. Lisa also noticed this on December 9th. 4 days ago she saw, or I'm sorry, she saw this on the 13th, and she saw it again on December 9th. I had people see it on the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th. I don't know.
That's pretty crazy.
Like she just said right there, it's pretty crazy. And she's it's not her first time viewing the ISS live cam. She's a veteran at this, been using it a lot. Mary Hall uses this a lot. You know, there's a lot of people that use the ISS live cam and have for years. I got to be honest, the live cam footage that I get from people that view it all the time. Like you can tell, she puts it on her TV and just has it running right there. It's going in fast forward, and see the space station is moving above the ocean. Here I just simply put it in a different format. In fact, I put it in fast forward here to show you guys that the anomaly appears to be in the atmosphere. Otherwise, it wouldn't be moving. It would be moving with the camera if it were something to do with the camera. Here's a different format, and there's a very obvious line. That's why I asked the other day, does something have a hold of the Earth, like some sort of energy that's interacting with the atmosphere, and it's showing us by way of a line that's going through the sky, some sort of invisible energy that's got a hold of the atmosphere. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But there it is again. Some sort of I don't know, call it a glitch. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. And here's another little weird cloud. This was sent in by, I think it was Shane Holmquist out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Shane was driving down the road the other day, and he looked up and saw this. There's not a cloud in the sky anywhere. This is just another one of those random, weird...
Those clouds
Look at
called.
that.
No idea, but that is a weird freaking looking cloud.
He's just driving to work, minding his own business, you know, thinking about the day, whatnot. Looks up, there's not a cloud in the sky anywhere, except this, all right? And the only cloud in the sky just happens to be shaped like some sort of a flying saucer. Look at it right there. You can't make this stuff up, man. Look, there it is, right there. I take that back. There's one cloud right there.
Las Vegas.
It looks like a cloud. That doesn't.
13th. On my way to doing route at work, and I saw this weird looking cloud. Probably some scientific reason why it's like that, maybe. But I am no scientist, so yeah, weird looking cloud. Cool.
It is cool, right? And you got to ask yourself, of all the shapes and sizes and things, it just happens to be shaped like some sort of an aerodynamic craft that looks like it could just take off and accelerate at any second. Why not shape like a house or a pineapple or a frisbee? It's shaped like an aerodynamic craft just sitting in the sky above Las Vegas. And it's the only cloud in the sky other than that one right there. That looks like a random cloud, right? It's not shaped like anything recognizable. It's just a cloud. And then there's that. Again, you can't make this stuff up. That's the video that the guy sent me. He was just driving to work, minding his own business, looks up and sees that in the daytime sky, 8:30 in the morning, just a few days ago. It's getting weird out there, guys. And speaking of weird, here's another example of something weird in the sky. I'm just getting through some of this material that I've been accumulating here, and I need to share it with you guys. Kabul, Missouri. Darian Egan. December 13th of 2023, looked up and saw this in the daytime sky. Not quite sure of the time. Looks like maybe morning or quite possibly early evening because the sun angle looks kind of low, maybe. I don't know. Either way, it's daytime. But he looks up and sees what looks like a half disc in the sky. What caused it? I mean, you have what look like normal clouds. We don't see any aerodynamic looking craft up in the sky, but we have what looks like a half of a disc in the sky. And he sent me two photos, this one and this one. This one's a little clearer. They're both good. I just thought this one was a little more clear. Here you go. You tell me, how does that happen? Is there something else over there that we can't see because of the absence of clouds? The only reason we can see it maybe is because of the clouds over here on this side. They're revealing that invisible energy like I was talking about with this here. Some sort of invisible energy that we just simply can't see, but the clouds are trying to tell us, hey, hello over here. There was something right here. See this shape? That doesn't look natural? That's all. Doesn't look natural. Doesn't look like a random cloud at all. Just a very unique giant, for that matter. That's probably, I don't know, that's several thousand feet wide at conservatively. That's big. But where's the other half? You don't see clouds over here on the right-hand side. You see clouds on the left, but none on the right. So maybe there was something there at one time, and that's the residue, Just a theory? You tell me what we're looking at over there, little Jedi. Little Jedi. All right. Phil Patty Brown, it is interesting. I agree. The stuff that you guys send me is very interesting. No doubt about it. Here's another photo by Gasper. I think I have this one still on the website. I do. This is the entire photo. The other photo, I zoomed in a little bit, but this is what he saw from Slovenia in the sky, August of 2023. Don't know the date, but doesn't really matter. Happened this year. Back in August, he looked up and saw that very unique color configuration in the sky. More than likely, sometimes that's caused by wildfire smoke. Not the case here. I don't think there was wildfires going on there. There could have been. Dust, ice particulates, combination of maybe that, some gases up there, whatever. But I've seen that before out here in Arizona. Almost looks like, and you guys have all seen like an oil slick, how it gives off that rainbow looking color. It's what it reminds me of. It's obviously that's not what's going on here, but yeah, kind of a cool photo coming out of Slovenia. Thank you, Gasper. Really appreciate that. What else we got going on here? Mercury retrograde. We're going to keep track of the flights. Just remember, pay attention to airline flights. Let's just see. I'd like to give a big shout out to Damiano. Damiano is the newest, along with the dark side. Damiano on the dark side of the newest Blue Star members. Thank you guys. Really appreciate that. If you would like to become a Blue Star member, you can do so by clicking on the link down below in the description box. Hello, moderator. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Okay. So once again, as we started the video off, we are in Mercury retrograde. We've been in retrograde now for 72 hours. So let's just see how things go. Again, we're going to keep track of flights being delayed. That's the thing that we're going to just keep track of. Now, I don't know if weather-related issues, because we are having some weather-related issues in the Florida Panhandle, obviously in Florida. So there could be flights delayed because of weather. So I don't know if that counts. I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think weather could count because that could happen at any time, you know. So with regard to weather. So, and retrograde's not all the time. So we're having weather, probably flights delayed down there to some degree. So I would say that doesn't count. I think it would have to be a clear day, no influence by the weather before it would count. So any Florida flight delays, I would say, are not going to count for the retrograde issues. But anyway, to the rocks, I wanted to share with you guys. I got some new ones. I wanted to show you guys some close-up views of some ones that I showed you guys the other day. And we'll go from there. See, I've got a close-up view of the meteor. Let me see what I got going on. I took a bunch of pictures. And when I say a bunch, I took 100. I took over 100. I took like 120. You know what? We just will start with the big one. Let's just do it. We're going to start with, let me find it. This is big, okay? And here's the photo right here. Look at that. That's right here. Okay, you ready for this? There it is. Okay. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I want to show you how this reacts to an ohm meter. It does it every time. Always has, ever since we've had it. And we've had this thing for, I don't know, to be honest, 6 years maybe? But here it is. What you're seeing on the screen is right here. Obviously, I'm not going to hold it up like this when I'm using the ohm meter. But that is one of two that I have. That's probably weighs about 18 pounds. It's obsidian, right? Yeah, that's obsidian. That's not a meteor. That is obsidian. And it's right there. And that's one of the several pictures that I took of this big rock. Okay, but anyway, I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I tried it just to see if there was any type of, you know, energy, resistance to energy, and stuff like that. I've checked every rock that I have. This one here, and I have another one that does respond to this. I'm going to show you. You'll be able to see it. This is an ohm meter. Can you see the ohm meter? Yeah, it's a big rock. Yeah. Here we go. Check this out. I'll try to set this up to where you can see it. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. Here we go. I'm doing this on the fly, so bear with me, all right? Okay, here we go. I think we're there. Yeah. All right, can you see it? There we go. Right on. Okay. Cool. Check this out. Now watch it not do it. No, it will. It's done it every time. Every time I've ever checked it, it does it. Check this out. Ohm is a measurement that's resistant to energy. Watch it. Watch the ohm meter go up here. You ready? I'm gonna touch the rock. There she goes. Does it every time. Not every once in a while, every time. Let me try to give you guys the best possible. Okay, here we go. Here's the, check it out. I can do this to any other rock that I have. This is the only one that responds like this and reacts like that. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that wild? Does it every time. Move it around. Watch. I can't see. There you go. Yeah, there you go. It's going wild, right? Here we go. Watch. How about that? Watch. I'll just stick it anywhere you put it on here. It'll do it every time. Now, I'll show you a different rock. Okay, I'll just show you the meteorite. Remember the meteorite? Now, this thing here's pretty heavy itself. Watch. I'm going to have to set it down. Getting a little bit, but not much. Oh, there we go. This is the only meteorite I haven't checked. I checked that other meteorite. It didn't do anything. A little bit of activity through that one, but not too much. And you guys have seen this one here. This is called Labradorite. That's out of Madagascar, right? Here we go. Not a thing. And I'm on it right now. All you gotta do is touch it. Just make contact anywhere on the rock, and you see nothing. That's one of my favorites right there. Came out of Madagascar. Madagascar is a cool place. But this one here, yeah, it responds. Put the ohm meter on it every single time. Look at it. I'm not even looking at it. I know it's doing it. There you go. Isn't that cool? And I'll show you guys some more examples here in just a minute. But it's a little... There we go. But yeah, that's the biggest one I have. That's a 20 of my 18 pounds of obsidian. That's a big one. But it always responds to that every single time. Okay. Now the fun part. Here we go. I know you guys are good. I want to see who gets this one. Okay, well, I'm going to show you show you the object first. This one, oh, here's obsidian polish. Check this out. The big rock that I just showed you, that's what it looks like all polished. Right there. This is in rough format, obviously, but that's polished. What's this one here? Anybody know? I'm going to show you right here once I can find my pictures I took. Where am I? Okay, no. Oh, there they are. Okay. See this one? And I've got pictures up close. I want to see if anybody can get it before I show the pictures. This is in sphere form, and it's not lapis. Looks like the Earth, right? Isn't that wild? It looks like the Earth. Anybody get? No, it's not lapis. It's not sodalite. Nope. I thought the same thing too. Not marble. It does look like the Earth, Charlene. Yeah. Not sodalite. Not lava rock. Not jasper. Not pyrite. Not lapis. Not sodalite. Looks like the Earth. Not fool's gold, not agate, not azure. I got azure, but no, this isn't it. Not azurite, not obsidian, not opal. Dolomite, kryptonite. Nope. I know this is a tough one. I'd never heard of it either, to be quite honest with you. I'm not an expert on rocks. I know a little bit about them, but I'm going to show you what it is, all right? Check this out. Here it is. Right, here we go. You ever heard of that? Dumortierite. Looks like the Earth. Are you serious? Looks like the Earth. Like you're holding the Earth in your hand. There's a close-up view. That's why when I was showing you guys the other day, I'm like, man, you didn't get a good look at these things. I mean, these things are, in my opinion, they're super cool, super unique, especially this one here. Looks like you're holding the Earth, and not only holding the Earth, check this out. Looks like the Earth with tectonic plates that are oozing lava. Are you serious? That's a photo I took last night. Check it out. That's real, man. Right there. That looks like the Earth, tectonic plates, land, a big fissure over here with lava oozing out of the fissure, right? I've never heard of it either, Dimension XO, until yesterday. My very first time ever even hearing of this. But there's the name, Dumortierite. Looks like the ocean with tectonic plates and fissures. I've got more pictures to share with you guys. This is obviously in sphere form. Look at that. Looks like clouds, oceans, landmass over here on the left, maybe a river. I mean, I was like, okay, you guys got to see this. I saw it, and I'm like, there's no way we can't have this one here. So, yeah, here it is. This is the probably coolest one, you know? But it does look like lapis. Here's lapis here. That's a small piece of lapis. I totally agree. When I first saw it, I'm like, okay, that's, you know, some sort of version of lapis. No. I got that from Indiana Jones. Here's another one. Look at that. Look. Looks like the Earth or you know, the Earth with a big fracture in it or something. Unbelievable. Dumortierite. Here's another view. And here's another view. Look at that. Yeah, that was just... There's another one. Dumortierite sphere that looks like the Earth. Yeah, and this one right here, this photo I took last night with the one that looks like fissure, that one right there. Are you serious right now? There it is. I think that's right here. Now, obviously, I took that photo. To be honest with you, I took the photo in the dark with a flash. So I was trying to pull forward the oh, where's it from? Irene? That's a good question. I'll have to ask. I don't know. I got some that are from Arizona. I got some that I'm going to show you guys from Peru, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Brazil, Madagascar. This thing here came from outer space. Oh, I got magnetite too, but I'm not sure where that's from. But that one there, wow. Okay. This is the one that I wanted to show you guys. I'll show you that one. Okay, that's the big old boy. Now I'm going to show you a picture too, but here we go. Let's see who gets it. Somebody will probably get this one. Hi, Becca. Hi, Barb. Trying to say hi to some of you guys over there in the comment section. Brenda, Holly, Andrew. UV 365 light. Industrial crow. Okay. Yeah, this rock over here is alive, right? Ah, you got it. Look at you, fluffy birdie. Yes, correct. Actually, I have two. Industrial crow. Yes. Here's another one. Now I'm going to show you a close-up view since you got it. That's exactly right. You're exactly right. Good job. You know your minerals. Check this out, your rocks. Okay, we're gonna go to, I'm gonna show you guys some pictures now. Yeah, this is one of my favorites also. Look at that. Isn't that neat? That's called Peacock Ore. And you guys got it. I knew one of you would get it, and you did. There was no doubt in my mind ever. I knew you guys would get it. Now this one, I got to be honest, I knew that one would be a little challenging. I'd never heard of it either, to be quite honest with you. No, Indiana Jones. Man, that guy. Okay, here's another one right here. Peacock Ore. In these photos, I'm just going to share a few more with you guys today. I find this stuff fascinating. It's kind of cool. How did that become purple like that? That's how I got it. I didn't do anything to it except take a picture. And it's been sitting, well, actually in a box. It hasn't been on my desk, but that's one of my favorites right there. Yep, Peacock Ore is what that's called. Look at that purple. I don't know where it's from. I do not know where it's from. It's another review. It's got purple. It's like glistening gold. I don't think it's actually gold, but that picture there turned out kind of cool, right? Purple and gold and all kinds of little activity going on. But how did it become purple like that? I found that very cool. But that is called Peacock Ore. And I got two of those. Okay, you guys will probably get this one, but the pictures I took last night did it a whole lot more justice than just showing it like this. But I want to show you like this anyway. You'll probably get it. I'm sure most of you will. I'm going to show you this side here. Ah, yeah. You didn't have to say that, moderator, but yeah, it is. Okay. Purple is from gas and minerals. Thank you, Keisha. Oh, thank you, Sunshine Time. I try. I enjoy this stuff, as you can tell. I'll shine blacklight. I'll try. I'll try that sometime. Hey, Scott from Deep River, Connecticut. Thanks for stopping by. You guys know what this is here? Thank you, Becca. Yep, birthday in what, today? 5 days. This, I showed you guys the other day, but I didn't give you guys a real good look at it because this one, like you guys are mentioning with the light, shows up really cool in the light, like this right here. That's called a Chevron Amethyst. And it is indeed purple. It's just you can't really see too much of it in, just ordinary light. But look at that. That's under a flash, bright flash. The room was dark. Thank you, Sugar Bee. You have a piece of a Peacock Ore, Kamaya. Thank you, Marie. Yeah, Peacock Ore is cool, man. I got to be honest, it's really cool. Here, I put the chevron next to the meteorite, and it's about the same size. In fact, here they're almost identical in size. This is a meteorite. This is the chevron amethyst that came out of Bolivia. Right there. There's a good view of it. Right there, just like that. But it's just loaded with purple. And when I shared it with you guys the other day, I was like, man, that's a beautiful rock. But you couldn't see everything it had to offer, because the lighting was just terrible. But there you go. And I just found that one absolutely fascinating. And it's out of Bolivia. This one I do know. Some of them I do know. I have one. Oh, I have one from Mexico. Obviously, a meteorite from space. This one here, I may show that one next. I don't know. The Peacock Ore, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know where that one's from. But this one here, I've had this one for probably 6 years. And that one's, it's one of my favorites. Got to be honest. Somebody, I think I showed this one yesterday. I don't have it out. I put it away, but this one kind of reminded me of Earth, the green and blue and stuff like that, and the brown. That's called Azurite out of the Morenci mine from right out here in Arizona. Someone took a guess on this one here the other day, and it is hard to see on a phone. I agree. So I'm hoping that these here help. Thank you, Sunshine Time. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. This one came out of Arizona, and I think I already put it away. But I showed this to you guys the other day, and the lighting and stuff was just not very good. So I wanted to show that one again because I thought it was pretty cool. Here's the other side of the same rock that came out of a mine. I believe it came out of a copper mine because somebody mentioned copper when I showed this. And it's not necessarily copper, but it came out of a copper mine. It sure did. So that was a very good guess. Okay. Okay, let's see here. What I'm looking at over here is I have a whole folder right here. I'll just show you right there. See all those? Those are pictures. That's why I'm looking over here at my other monitor. I have an entire folder full of pictures. And we're not going to obviously get through them all today, but I'll share a couple more with you. This one, okay, I'll show you this one here. So because I know where it's from. Let's see if, let's see, I don't know if I want to do that one. Okay, here we go. You guys will probably get this one easy. And I only have one picture of it, but here we go. Yeah, it's got copper written all over it. Yep. But I don't think it's necessarily copper. Here we go. Can you see that one? Kind of wild looking, right? Birdie, two tweet. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, Arizona's got some cool stuff, man. No joke. I've got some stuff from Arizona. Candace, your cat's tapping on the screen. Well, this here, she probably sees this. You guys know what this is? I haven't seen it come through yet. It's got the name in there. I thought you might see the name. Thanks again, Sunshine. Really appreciate that. No guesses? This one's not the most beautiful like some of the other ones we've seen. That's called tourmaline, no? Mica. This is called magnetite. And I don't know if you can tell. Let me pull up a picture. This is magnetite. Where? There it is. Okay. Here's a picture so you can get a close-up view. It's highly magnetic. I don't know if it's got any type of, I don't think it would. It might. I don't know. We'll see. I've never checked. No ohms on that one. But that's magnetite. You can see the metal. I guess those are some sort of metal particles on top of this thing. I'm not sure where it is from. Let's see if it says. Arkansas, right? That is out of Arkansas. Magnetite out of Arkansas. And this one here, this jumbo that I showed you guys at the beginning of the video, actually it's that one right there, this one. In fact, that's my desk. It's sitting on top of the desk. I don't know where this one's from either. I think Africa, but I'm not 100% sure. I think they came out of Africa. Yeah, I about broke my desk. Okay. All right, one more. And we're going to save the rest for later. Now I've got pictures that I'm going to zoom in closer, but I do know where this one's from. Thank you, Sugar Bee. I think it's fun. I'm fascinated by all this stuff from all over the world. This is out of Madagascar. Madagascar. Yeah, you're right, Sharon. It's called Labradorite. This is a piece of Labradorite right here. I've got, and this is like my favorite right here. This is like a polished one. That one I really like. But I've got photos that I wanted to share with you guys up close. That's Labradorite. And then I thought I had a photo. Well, I know I have a photo of that. I took photos of all of them. Labradorite. These are out of Madagascar, by the way. That's a close-up view of one of the pieces of, not like I have one, but two of these right here. This one I got yesterday. Okay. Oh, I got something else I want to share with you guys. Hold on. Oh, I got some more pictures, though. I spent a lot of time taking these pictures, so I want to share them with you guys, get you an up-close view of some of this, what I find really cool. I really do. I enjoy this stuff. Indiana Jones travels the world collecting this stuff. He's been around the world a time or two, all over the world, literally. That's why this big one here, I got when he just got back from an expedition, and actually I got two, and they're both about the same size. But Labradorite out of, oh, do I have any hematite? You know what? I think I do, Matthew. I think I do, yes. But it's not right here. I just have a few items that I wanted to share with you guys today. This one here I found particularly fascinating because of its location. It's out of Madagascar, and most of you probably know what we learned from Madagascar, right? There's a cool view of it. Look at that. This thing is loaded with color, and there's one part you can almost see through it or something. I think I've already showed you guys that one, though. I don't know. It's really weird. Obviously, it's polished, but I mean, there's a lot going on in there. I had a picture of the small one. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. But anyway, that's Labradorite out of Madagascar. Madagascar is the land of the, in fact, here they are. I truly believe that that's what we're looking at right there. And that's where this rock is from, right here. You know where that's at? That's Madagascar. Yeah? That is Madagascar. What do you see? There is a lot of energy in that one, Liz Latte. You're right. Mountains. They look like mountains, don't they? Lily Beans from Canada. What's up, Canada? You have nose gold, Mike? Okay. Madagascar. You got it. You spelled it correct. That is Madagascar. And no, those are not mountains. There's something else, and we'll talk about it some other time. But once you see it, I promise you, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. We'll talk about this on another day. But I've got more pictures. More pictures. A picture up here from Madagascar. Yeah. And we'll talk about it someday. And like I said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's just like that. And it's a good thing. In a good way. Totally good. Everything good, positive. But like I said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. All right, I think I have one more, guys. Got the meteor. That's the, you know what? No, I'm not going to show that one because I don't know 100% what it is. One side looks like lapis. One side looks like, I don't know, smoky quartz. So we're going to leave that one alone. How about this one here? I know you'll get it, but let's see if you can guess where it's from. This is a different one. This is, I haven't shown you guys this one. I got pictures, and I'll show you up close. I'm going to show you that picture tomorrow up close, okay? Or, hey, Polenta R. Forest, how you doing from Sacramento? Now, I'm going to show the picture tomorrow, guys. This picture here. I'll go in close. Yeah, I'll put it on. In fact, they're already on the computer, and we'll go in close. Platinum, close. It looks like it, right? And we'll go in real close. Pyrite, industrial crow. You know your your minerals, don't you? Yeah, pyrite. Iron pyrite, correct. And here's where it's from. I got some photos I want to show you guys too. Yeah, this one right here. Here you go. And guess where it's from? Isn't that cool? Looks like platinum, right? Titanium, something. From Peru. Pretty wild. You know what? And I haven't done this yet. Let's do it now. Let's put the ohm meter on. Let's see what's up. Getting a little bit of activity. Not much though. Nah, very, very minuscule. That is pyrite out of Peru. Peru. Got stuff from all over the world. Got stuff from Afghanistan, Pakistan, Peru, Brazil, Mexico. You'll see something from Mexico next time. Got stuff from Arizona. Where else? I got stuff from, you've already seen the sun. More from Mexico. Mexico's got some neat stuff, I'm telling you. Mexico is loaded with neat rocks and minerals and stuff, but that's pyrite from Peru, guys. So that is all I have today other than the giant right here. This is one that I was talking about the other day. This one sits right in the corner, and it's been there for a long time. So, yep, this is probably my favorite right here. Yep. Came from the earth, man. Ugh. That's heavy. That's why I leave it alone. I don't usually mess with it. I don't usually mess with it. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for today. I thank you for stopping by. Let's keep track of the potential airline delays like they were talking about for the Mercury retrograde. Here we go. And we're in retrograde right now. We'll be for the next 2.5 weeks. So let's just see whenever it shows up on the SOHO LASCO C3 instrument. I'll show you guys. It looks kind of wild. It does look different. You think you're looking at anything other than Mercury, but it's Mercury. It doesn't look like it. On this one here, there's a sun diving comet right there. Let me see if I can, that shows up on the 12th. We've looked at this one earlier, but watch down here in the bottom. Right there, see it? And there it goes right there. That one was moving very, very fast. Not as fast. This one here is moving actually slow compared to this one. But this is the one that's going to join us for the total solar eclipse. 12P Pons Brooks, the ancient time traveler that has ice volcanoes. Yeah, it's going to be here on April 8th for the total solar eclipse of the sun that, once again, is 113 days away. And we're going to be there live in the path of totality, broadcasting live and filming the eclipse and filming the comet as they all happen at one time. It's going to be a historical day, a day that will go down in history. It'll be a very memorable day. So we're going to try to find a good spot where it's not cloudy, weather conditions are good, and we'll be able to witness all this live on live stream. And I'm going to film it, with the high definition camera, of course. And again, if you see, there was the X flare that didn't create a geomagnetic storm because it was moving too fast. Those super fast ones sometimes don't. One exception was the Carrington event of 1859. That one was traveling at almost 7 million miles. Oh my gosh, miles per hour. Yeah, miles per hour. Yeah, miles per hour. Because we convert kilometers per second to miles per hour. Yeah. But anyway, the Carrington event was moving very, very fast. It did make a direct impact with the Earth and created a big auroral event that pushed auroras all the way down to the Caribbean. Unlike this one here, it did not push auroras down to the Caribbean. But the Carrington event did. That was an exception of one that was moving extremely fast, 7 million miles an hour. Made it to the Earth in 15 hours. From the sun to the Earth, 15 hours. And it was an X-gazillion flare. It was a big flare back in 1859. So could that happen again? Absolutely, it could happen again. We don't know the full potential of the sun. We simply don't know. We haven't been observing the sun and keeping, very specific records like what types of flares. We maybe have, 100 years, 150 years worth of data compared to thousands and thousands of years. We don't know what it's capable of doing. So this stuff here could be very, very small, for all we know. It seems big to us because it's the biggest that we've seen. When I'm talking about like the Carrington event, that's one of the biggest that we've ever seen. It may be capable of doing a whole lot bigger. I don't know. But that was the moon right there. That was the new moon that occurred on the 12th/13th. So that's what's going on there. And what's going on here is the Mercury retrograde. So keep track of airline flights if you happen to notice anything. If you lose any emails or anything like that, we're in retrograde for the next, what we're looking at, 15 days, guys, 15 days. All right, that's all I got for today. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and being so kind. Hi, Terry Washington. Thanks for being a Blue Star member. And I want to thank all you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me today during this live stream. Next live stream, we're going to talk about, obviously, some more rocks and minerals, and we'll take a closer view of this location right here. And like I said, once you see what's in this picture, you can't unsee it. So we'll look at that here in a few days. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.